History is built on the amount of energy we had. First, we had to use our muscles, then we learned how to control fire. We used coal and oil for bigger industrial purposes. We evolved really fast. The start of the atomic age when we learned to split a nucleus. Today we're looking for clean energy, and hopefully in the future we will have access to fusion power. If we don't destroy ourselves or our habitat, then we will probably gain control of our whole planet. At that time, we would probably be looking at the stars and going there. But space is hard, and to build a civilization will take godly amounts of energy. Luckily, we know where to find it. The sun is the ultimate source of energy. So, how do we get some of the energy? Nope, not some of it, all of it. If we want to achieve our goal, we would have to build one of the craziest structures in the universe, the Dyson sphere, or Dyson swarm. The great transition from a planetary species to an interstellar species. Okay, enough imagining. How will it look like? The best way to build a swarm of satellites, beaming elsewhere. This will basically give us infinite energy compared to what we already have. Yet the sun is huge, and it seems like you need the energy of a Dyson sphere to build a Dyson sphere. But that's okay. Let's separate this into three things we need: material, design, and energy. If we do the math, we would have to dig up an entire planet. The best choice here is Mercury. It's the closest to the sun, and there's a lot of sunlight, so you can use solar panels to get lots of energy. Plus, it's really rich in metals. Now, let's work on the design. They have to be cheap and simple and long-lasting. That means they won't need any repairs. There will probably be huge mirrors orbiting the sun. Last, we will need the energy to build this mega-structure. Digging up an entire planet and sending all that material into space isn't going to be easy. So the solar panels will give mining machines power to mine and use that material to create even more panels. And that cycle continues. Great! Now what are we going to use to send them into space? Rockets are way too expensive, hard to deorbit, and to reuse. So we would have to be using a sort of electromagnetic railgun that's shooting at the sun. From this point, we could use the mirrors to focus sunlight on the solar panels. In a nutshell, each panel will give the energy to make another, and the cycle continues. If we be perfectly efficient, we could do this in around a few decades. But we're already very messed up, like COVID, global warming, pollution, and war. But if we survive, the only limitation will be our imagination. Back to you.
Great, round of applause.